This is one photo he never wanted. A Miami Beach mugshot marking Bieber's transformation from bad boy to big trouble. Can we talk about the mugshot?
Yes.
Shirley Halperin interviewed Bieber in November of 2013.
It was so funny because I recognized that Justin Bieber, who I spent so much time with, and that look of him in the camera was kind of the look that he had when we did this video segment with him, where he just turned it on. He is posing for the police.
Posing, but not talking. Bieber and his camp haven't responded to CNN's request for comment. But it seems safe to assume this isn't what he planned when he dropped Believe, his third studio album, in June of 2012. If I was a new sound, a new look, a clear message. I'm not that kid anymore.
You know, he has a different haircut, his style has changed, he's constantly out with his shirt off and his hands hanging all the way down. He has all of these tattoos now.
Bieber broke up for the last time with Selena Gomez and seemed to amp up the bad behavior. Staring down the paparazzi. Speeding in a Lamborghini. And in this TMZ photo, even smoking what was alleged to be marijuana.
Why didn't somebody see this coming? Why didn't somebody help him or stop him?
It's just that sort of tricky situation where you have a huge star who you really need to make happy. There was a telling moment in his movie, actually, in Believe, where they sat him down and asked him, have you heard no from anyone, like, recently? And he laughed and said no. You know, it's really hard to turn him down.
But that, says Dr. Drew Pinsky, isn't doing Bieber any favors.
Just keeping him working is enabling him in an interesting kind of way. But of course, I mean, the people around the celebrity are more concerned with their access to the celebrity than the well-being of the individual.
Bieber laughed off his troubles live on Saturday night.
I also heard he got busted for smoking weed, and he's really sorry about it, and that people make mistakes, and he's never going to do it again.
Hey.
Bieber was unfazed. And why not? Believe the album and the tour were minting money. Like his hit, Boyfriend. Unfortunately for Bieber, the Grammy voters didn't seem to be fans.
I think the reason Justin doesn't get the recognition by music industry organizations like the Grammys is because it's still seen as bubblegum. We still see him as a teen pop star. You know, I mean, I have a feeling he probably hates reading articles where it says teen phenom.
March 2013, a month after the Grammys, Justin Bieber celebrated his 19th birthday in London, but not quite as planned.
He is having a bad week in London.
Poor Biebs.
Shirtless, then wearing a gas mask, hours late to a huge show. Then blowing off an autograph session. Ultimately, Bieber was hospitalized, short of breath, but by the time he left the hospital, he had plenty to say to the paparazzi.
But when he reacted the way he did, I remember thinking, oh boy.
I had the exact same reaction, like, it was sort of like, he needs to keep himself in check. Sometimes he just snaps, you know? And, I mean, can you really blame him? He's a 19-year-old kid.
I think over the past year, we've been watching Bieber have a meltdown. You know, he's been acting erratically.
More erratic behavior? A very public pit stop in this TMZ video from July.
We swagger, man. You know, that's the coolest spot to fish.
Seemingly spitting on fans weeks later. And the odd moment that happened here in Calabasas, California. In the suburbs outside LA, the rich and famous hide behind gates and hedges, out of reach of everyone, except their neighbors.
The LA County Sheriff's Department
Department has arrived onto the scene. They are conducting an investigation into an egg-throwing incident that Justin Bieber was apparently...
There was some sort of scuffle with the neighbor, and Justin allegedly, chucked, there was video of it, he chucked eggs at the guy's house. A really bad scene.
Causing quite a bit of damage, something to the tune of about $20,000.
You're a larger-than-life pop star, and you don't know right or wrong.
Mr. Bieber's past actions of loud parties, driving too fast, large numbers of people there, are way out of character for anyone that lives in that neighborhood.
Days later, LA County investigators searching the house arrested Bieber's friend, rapper Lil Zah, for having the illegal drug Molly. Though no charges have been brought against Bieber, the egg investigation continues.
I think something much more serious is going on here. And if my suspicion is right and the substances that are involved are what I'm worried about, this ain't going to stop. It's not going to stop soon, and it could get bad.
DUI, alcohol, or drugs, resisting without violence, driving with an expired driver's license.
At the time, the egg incident looked like real trouble for Bieber. But now, compared to Miami, it barely ranks as a teenage prank.
This is real life. He has been arrested. He's under police investigation, and he was in tears. I don't think this is Justin Bieber rebranding himself. This is Justin Bieber in trouble with the law.
After posting bond, Bieber looked back on top of the world, then posted this to Instagram. Shirley Halpern remembers the Justin Bieber she interviewed months ago.
He was incredibly charming and sweet, and,